He's self-righteous and believes he's got a divine right to be here. He interrogates all housemates and basically comes across as arrogant.
I don't like him for saying what he said. I thought that was very disrespectful.
I'm quite offended at the fact that he thinks that he can just sort of slip back into our friendship so easily.
She will be nasty towards people, and I don't like it, and it frustrates the hell out of me.
The housemates will face the public vote for eviction this week are...
If you're going to put yourself that far out there and be that controversial, you're going to have to expect some kind of reprisal.
If the money was taken away, I think there'd be so much difference in this joint.
I just don't take sides.
That's why we have English, because it's a language that we all have a basic understanding.
Yeah, you need to get condescending, man.
These are seriously some of the best actors I've ever met.
This is the final live nominations for 2006. Coming to you from Dreamworld on the Gold Coast. Here's your host, Gretel Killeen.
Monday night live nominations for 2006. It is a shock, particularly when we're all only just getting over last night's surprise double eviction Shazam. Who could believe that one? Saw two absolute newcomers left snuggled safely in the house and two favourites hurtled to the eviction stage. But the good news is those two fabulous evictees, Crystal and Claire, will be joining us here on stage very soon to help us with tonight's nomination nuances and the poetry of Jamie's three-point twist. But before that, let's cross straight down to the house to catch up with the resident housemates and see if any of them have stopped crying yet.
Amy, everything I see is just the way
I'm tired. I'm really exhausted.
I'll be needing you. Already gone. It's already started. How easy would it be, man? It would be so easy.
Massive.
Massively. So easy.
Oh.
Banshee, she said something about Camilla being the only girl in the house.
Yeah, sure.
Hello, house.
Oh, yeah.
How you going?
Good.
Okay. God, are you all dehydrated now? Like, no tears left? What a traumatic night.
Yeah.
Oh, it was pretty sad.
It was terrible, and you've lost two favourites.
Yeah.
How are you coping? Let's think. Jamie, Camilla, you were really close to Crystal.
Yeah.
How are you coping?
I'm really missing female company in the house, and while last night it almost felt like there'd been a death in our house, it was so bizarre, you kind of just move on, and today there's been a fair bit of laughter, and although we've been a bit exhausted, I'm sure we'll be fine.
Yep. And then, of course, Dave, you'd lost Claire, who you'd become really close to. How are you feeling now?
Just want another hug, that's it. Just another hug.
I'm always here, Dave.
But yeah, no, that's
Good on you, Chris. I don't think he meant from you, but anyway, good on you. And what about you two boys, the new housemates, feeling guilty?
Feeling horrible.
It's not like you were sitting there voting.
I know, but yeah, wasn't supposed to happen like that, I don't think.
What were you feeling so bad about?
You know, they were the favourites and they were here from the start, so yeah, I felt pretty horrible about that.
Yeah, well, as you can tell even by Camilla's response, you learn to sort of go with the highs and lows and ebbs and flows of being in the Big Brother house. So I guess that's a big lesson for you guys to learn that weird things can happen in the Big Brother house.
Definitely.
But it's nice to see you all together. A new chapter beginning this week. Nominations. So on we go, and I'll catch you guys later.
Thanks, Gretel.
See ya.
Bye.
All right.
Can you believe Max and Chris are still in the house? They certainly can't. I wonder what the repercussions will be with tonight's nominations. And of course, Wednesday night's surprise eviction. No one wants to nominate tonight. They all say they're absolutely over-nominating. But if they don't nominate, they'll be given nomination points by Big Brother. It is all very dramatic because it's the end to a dramatic week, which started when the new bed buddies of the house, Camilla and Chris, had a lively discussion over dinner that turned into a bitter spat.
I'm living in a house. I'm not living in a filmed house.
Okay.
And for him, for him to ask if that was affecting the way you were behaving.
Tonight I saw a side of her that was very, very, very deceitful and very, very, very sneaky. I just really hope with everything that I have that friendship hasn't been built on a couple of massive lies.
Do you think someone like Chris came in here, and be honest with me, do you think he came to the Big Brother house and just went, it's only Camilla or Claire? Which one can I land first? And that scares me. Why am I thinking like that?
Meanwhile, Jamie and Crystal took a shine to the other new housemate, Max.
He's like the nicest, happiest guy ever.
Max?
Yeah.
So very happy, isn't he?
Yeah. Good guy.
I think he was a bit startled at first.
He came in and everyone was like so stoked to see him, but then Chris came straight away.
Yeah, sort of like, he's what, like
dominated all of the...
Yeah. It would be hard.
The weekly task had housemates joined at the hip.
The first two housemates, closest to the diary room, are now a climbing unit.
Was that a coincidence?
The next two housemates along, also a unit. The remaining three housemates will make up a third unit.
The family dinner involved a weighty discussion.
One housemate has openly stated he does not like fat girls with confidence.
That's awesome.
How do the rest of housemates feel about this?
I didn't say it as in I think that fat girls with confidence should have a genocide, they should all move to their own island or anything like that. It was very much more of a light-hearted saying, the fact that I would like to go and kill every fat girl with confidence.
Because I don't know you that well, I've got to be honest, I did take a little bit to offence. Me being Italian, of course, I've got a lot of overweight, like my family and all that, friends.
If you took it as a serious thing, I'm sorry if it offended you.
Simple questions revealed built-up grime.
Are housemates satisfied with the amount of effort that Jamie puts into his chores?
Whose question is it?
I don't know, clear up.
Okay, who do I speak to first?
Me.
Crystal,
Me,
you
me, me.
organise this. Otherwise, we'll have a situation whereby we have 5 people speaking to me and I'm trying to answer. So you should either manage this properly or move on to the next issue.
We're all civilised adults.
Okay, get on
We
with
should
the
be able
question,
to-
Crystal. Get on with the question.
Okay, what I find is condescending is you. I find you are a hypocrite. You do everything. You should practice what you preach, basically. I just think.
Any other sustained attack? Keep going with a sustained attack, or we're going to go back to the question.
The weekly task had housemates feeling ropeable.
Camilla, are you tied up?
No.
I want to have lunch with everyone.
Well, I want to have lunch with everyone too. Why should I have to sit over there?
It's not a big deal.
Who's everyone? When he's saying he wants to have lunch with everyone, does he mean us or the Claire and David? That's what I thought.
David's emotional outburst continued to be a hot topic.
Because he's a nice guy. And then at Wednesday night discussions and stuff, just like...
Unleashes.
Yeah.
But when he does it in front of everyone, I'm like, you got a motive or something here, man. Like, there's a reason why you're doing this like this.
I reckon there's a motive a lot of the time.
And the housemates were shocked by Sunday's double eviction.
It's time to go, Claire! It's time to go, Crystal!
Don't be bad, man. Don't be bad. Come here. Don't be bad.
Swirling in there like undies in a spin dryer. So let's try and get some perspective with two girls who know those housemates better than anyone because they were in that house up to their necks in the froth and bubble until just 24 hours ago. So would you please welcome our latest evictees, Claire and Crystal. Thanks for joining us. Now, Claire, you heard David's final words there. A word.
Yeah.
Claire, how did you feel about that?
Oh, I think he was a bit mixed emotions, to be honest with you. Obviously, the whole house is in a little bit of shock. Losing 2 originals, he obviously was upset. And David also was saying all throughout the week he was really ready to go. He misses what he's got on the outside. So I think it was a combination of all three that he obviously felt that he was ready to go. And I know he did say to me a couple of times that he's more deserving to go than I am. And so obviously he would have had that emotion there as well. He would have been disappointed to see both of us go, definitely.
Yeah, so a big outlet. Now, you two seem so close. And I'm sure, have you been asked today, if he was straight, do you think the two of you would have ended up together?
I got asked that all day, Gretel. And I simply answered, of course I would. He's just an absolutely amazing guy, and he's obviously a very attractive guy as well.
They'd make a perfect couple,
yeah, but I'm not going to, you know, I'm not going to... I also got asked, oh, well, if that's the case, would you test his sexuality and try and turn him? And, of course, I wouldn't, Gretel.
Why not?
Because he's got his sexuality. He's been through a lot, and he's very proud of being homosexual. So, and he's got Sharif. I mean, he doesn't stop talking about this wonderful Sharif, so I can't wait till I get to meet Sharif and see if he is everything that he's cracked up to be that David can't stop talking about.
Well, it'll be interesting because, of course, as you girls know, when you're in the house, things on the outside of the house you can start to elaborate how important they are to you and exaggerate that in your mind. Definitely. So that'll be interesting for him. So what about you? You were asked that today, and what were the big questions for you?
A lot of them were revolving around Galen and my relationship, I suppose. And just lots of different things. You know,
like
is it going to work?
Harsh questions? Because
some of them were actually.
What sort of things?
Just about, do you trust Galen and what's he been up to and all that sort of stuff. So I was prepared for that, and he actually told me that he dealt with a lot of stuff like that as well.
And has Galen acted like he's your boyfriend outside the house? Has he been faithful to you, or?
I believe he's trustworthy, so yeah. And
have people been trying to suggest that he hasn't?
Yes, there has been a few suggestions.
That is a big confrontation, isn't it? Yeah. You come out of the house, you're tired, hello world.
Yeah, there's just a few little things that could be perceived in that way, but he's never actually admitted to doing it, so yeah, it's...
Yeah.
Yeah. But
trust Galen, don't trust anybody else. He's the one who knows, isn't he?
Yeah, and I know him, so I've lived with him for 24/7 for the last, almost 3 months, so yeah. So I think I've got a bit of an idea of what he's like.
Well, you've had a fascinating day. We'll be able to talk about that more and more because you've entered the world of being in the public eye. So it's an interesting journey, isn't it? Okay, we've got lots more to talk about. These girls are out of the house. They're here with us tonight and the show must go on. So after the break, Camilla and Chris load their nomination blowpipes.
I don't care what he thinks. I know who my friends are.
If you were desperate, you'd be in Max's bed.
Oh my God! Everyone walks away like I'm stupid.
She's doing her best to alienate me, which is a horrible thing to do.
Camilla?
What do you want?
Somewhere along the line, I think you might have to come in, but in there or something.
Do you want me to show you? Okay, so... This is too confusing. And now, through here. Oh, what the?
Camilla, I think this is pretty much, you just need to go walking.
Yeah.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, look what I've done. This is so funny.
Chaos, absolute chaos.
You step over here, you step over to this side.
Okay, cool.
No, not cool. Oh, God.
Now, Max, you go underneath. That's it, and then you spin round, Max. And then, Camilla, you just come straight back through.
Yeah, I'm just gonna wind this up. See? We're all fine. It's all fine.
Oh, it's a tangled web. Welcome back to our last live nomination for Big Brother 2006, where I'm joined by the fabulous Crystal and Claire, and we're about to see our first nominations of the evening. No, we're not. No wonder I can't read that. The first nominators of the evening nabbed the nomination nematode. OK, everybody to the dictionaries. And in the meantime, I will ask the girls, if you were in the house, who would you be nominating tonight? Now, we all know you had actually nominated Crystal a few times, hadn't you, Claire?
Yes, I had.
But Crystal has an extraordinary ability to see that as a flattering thing, don't you?
Yes.
which is terrific.
We all knew that we were going in there and that would be a part of it, and I take it with a grain of salt, I suppose. Yeah.
Cool. So, who would you nominate tonight?
Tonight, I probably would have gone with Max. In the last week, he really struggled to get involved with the group, and only having a few people there, we'd often all be involved in a conversation, and Max would just be sitting there all quietly, and next minute he would just sort of say a comment and then he'd sit back again. I just felt he was really struggling in the last week to really come together as a house, and it felt like there was 6 rather than 7.
Yeah.
And he's had a good couple of days in the house, so I probably would have gone Max this week.
All right, and what about you, Crystal?
Probably David again. Yeah, I'm pretty stuck on Dave.
He's your best friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we just keep having little tiffs here and there, and yeah, I find it hard to agree with him, I suppose.
I couldn't help but notice, even in your voice from the grave, you gave him a little bit of a talk about how you could have been better friends, and I thought it was quite powerful, that voice from the grave, because no one can answer back to you, can they?
Well, that's good, because I got the last word in for once.
Well done, well done. OK, now, on with the nominations. The housemates have no idea that tonight is their last chance to nominate. As soon as they find out, they'll no doubt begin to suspect how close the finish line is. So, let the nomination process begin with the traditional articulate announcement from Big Brother.
Rabbit. He had this rabbit.
This is Big Brother. Housemates. It is 93 days since the first housemate walked into the Big Brother house. Since that time, there's been home to 23 housemates. Congratulations. You're the final 5. You've seen and survived 12 nominations. Tonight, you will nominate. But for the last time, housemates, the votes you cast tonight will change someone's life forever. Your votes will help decide who wins Big Brother. Be in no doubt, each of you have the chance to win. However, 4 will not. It all comes down to this moment. Housemates, it is time to nominate Camilla to the diary room.
Let's go, Camilla. Straight after the spiel as well. It's tough.
Far out.
Camilla,
Yes, Big Brother.
who do you nominate for 2 points for eviction and why?
Big Brother, this week I'm going to nominate Max for strategic reasons. Last night he came back into the house at the expense of 2 of my favourite people, and I can't help but think that he has enormous support on the outside as a result of this. And yeah, on that basis I feel that he's enormous competition this late in the game.
Why is he competition for you specifically?
For me specifically, because I guess he is such a bright, bubbly, friendly, warm personality in comparison to someone, I guess, who's probably slightly more abrasive and might offend people a little bit more. And I do feel that if he is coming back into the house in place of 2 beautiful people like Claire and Crystal, he's obviously got enormous support on the outside.
Who is the abrasive one?
Probably myself. Myself.
Who do you nominate for 1 point for eviction and why?
I'm going to have to nominate Chris for similar reasons. I guess I'm frustrated that Chris came back into the house at the expense of 2 other housemates who have been here for a long time, and...
That's the public's choice, not his.
I understand that, but I'm frustrated by that, and I guess if I had a choice, I probably would have preferred them to come back.
Camilla, that's not a reason for nomination.
Big Brother, I feel that Chris is a threat this late in the game for the same reasons that Max is.
It's a separate nomination. Explain yourself, and you're running out of time fast.
Big Brother, I feel that, you know, if the public have chosen Chris to come back into the house, he is a huge threat this late in the game, and I guess I'm just frustrated at the fact that he was to come back rather than another housemate.
That is all. This is Big Brother. Chris, to the diary room.
Oh, straight up, you right?
It is alphabetical. It is alphabetical.
No.
Chris, who do you nominate for 2 points for eviction, and why?
2 points this week I give to Max. Both of us getting through last night's eviction. I think it's more important than ever that I make certain that Max is up for eviction, because I still think that he and I are the weakest links in here, and if he's not up, then that makes me the sole weakest link. So I think it's really important that strategically that Max is up also.
Why is he a threat to you?
He's a threat to me. It's more that if he's not up, it's a bigger threat to me. I think, as I said, we're both the two weakest links. If someone's going to go in the next few days or the next week, it's going to be one of us. So if he isn't up, I think it'll be certainly that it'd be me.
Who do you nominate for 1 point for eviction, and why?
1 point for eviction this week, I give to David. Following on even further from how I nominated him last week, I saw a side...
This is a new week.
No, I know.
Explain your nomination.
Yep, it's not for the exact same thing. Last week I nominated because David was making me feel very uncomfortable with his questioning in front of group situations. This week I found when David was put in the spot and questioned last Wednesday night by a couple of people in a group situation, he got very, very rude and attacked some of the lovely people in here, which I thought was a complete shamble because he was doing it to other people in the house.
Why are you nominating him?
I'm nominating him because I saw a side to him that I really didn't like and found it very rude and didn't like being in that situation with him at all.
That is all.
Thank you.
Well, Chris was a little bit nervous there. Interesting, because Chris nominated Max, thinking that people would be targeting the new housemates to go, and Camilla nominated both of the new housemates, thinking that they've got a huge audience wanting to keep them in the house. So very different interpretations of last night's activity. Let's have a look now at how the tally board stands after 2 nominations. OK, there we have Max on 4, Chris on 1 and David on 1. Yep, it's the final night of Big Brother Live nominations for 2006, and coming up, it's Jamie's turn to pat the nomination numbat. I wonder if his comments through the week will give us a clue as to how he'll nominate tonight.
The more you hang around with guys like that, the less you sort of get to be sensitive and nice. Dave's been annoying me, so yeah. Sometimes comments that I think that are arrogant or self-righteous come out.
Hey, yeah, I'm on TV. I hope that you remember me.
Hey, yeah, when I get free,
I'm gonna see my friends and family. Jamie's got back his headband. So excuse me, sir, did you know who I am? Yeah, I'm just trying to skip the lines.
Yeah, I'm the guy with all the fines.
Hey, yeah, I was on TV. I hope that you remember me. I'm like an great celebrity. Thought I'd be on VIP.
That's it.
Poor Crystal's just sitting here curling up in the ball. It was actually very nicely performed and it rhymed beautifully, and who would have thought Jamie was such a
Co-written by
homie?
Jamie, so...
Yeah, no, that was cool. And poor little Max in the middle. Oh, oh, oh. He's never felt so white, I'm sure. OK, welcome back to Big Brother's last live nomination show for 2006, where I'm joined by Claire and, of course, the legendary singer Crystal. They're both here. Best line of the series. Claire and Crystal are here to clarify and crystallise the nominations. OK, it's taken us 3 months, but we got one. All right. Now, I do want to ask you, your interpretation of last night. We've already seen different ones from Chris and Camilla. Do you think there was a huge save vote for the boys, or was it in fact that the audience didn't feel anything for them because they're newcomers and perhaps targeted you guys?
Maybe because they were new, maybe they didn't make much of an impact, because they've only been there a couple of weeks, or people just could love them, I don't know, and just... I don't know, it's hard to really say.
I found this morning with a lot of the interviews we did,
people
really... were making a lot of jokes. Oh, what are their names again? Like trying to make that joke as if they're yet to establish a character in the house.
Yeah,
so last night,
insinuating that the
people weren't voting to get them out, or people weren't voting to keep them in. Whereas me and Crystal have obviously established a character, and people were voting us out because some people obviously don't like us, but some people wanted to keep us. So
yeah. But this is the same dilemma. What's the interpretation of that? It's the same dilemma the House is facing. Be interesting to see what happens now with the remaining nominations. So let's cross the diary room now to see Jamie dance the nomination nutcracker with Big Brother for the last time. Now, last week, Jamie nominated David for being self-righteous and arrogant, and then played the tactics card, nominating Chris because Chris fills the same niche as himself. So I wonder if Jamie will vote for the same two tonight.
And then you go, Chris.
This is Big Brother. Jamie, to the diary room.
That's not alphabetical.
He's throwing up a curveball.
Jamie.
Big Brother.
Who do you nominate for 2 points for eviction, and why?
For 2 points, I'm going to nominate Max, and I'm going under the basis of strategy. I believe he's in his 3rd week, and he's just getting the chance to open up, a chance that we all had so long ago. And I find that a little threatening because there are people that are at the end of their tether, and it's somewhat, it's threatening.
Why is he a threat to you?
He's a threat because he's just as crazy as I am. I suppose he impinges a little bit on my personality.
Who do you nominate for 1 point for eviction, and why?
I feel bad doing this. One point, once again, strategy for Chris. Very, very much like me, occupies my niche in this house. I'm going to find him very much a threat, I suppose. I mean, he will be very much a threat to me winning Big Brother because, I'd see so many similarities between me and him.
Does he deserve to win?
I would say everyone deserves to win.
Does he deserve to win?
From the time that he's spent in the house, I don't think he's spent enough time here to win, but in any other way, I think he would.
That is all.
Thank you.
He's a sweet man, Jamie. He summed it up perfectly well. OK, he's given 2 points to Max, 1 point to Chris. Interestingly, 7 weeks in a row, he's actually nominated David. Let's have a look at the tally board and see what that could mean. Because, look, Max is on 6, Chris is on 2, David is on 1. Let us all remember that Jamie has the 3-point twist. He doesn't really like David, and tonight he's nominated Max and Chris. So what does he do with the 3-point twist? Of course, we've still got nominators to go. The final result draws ever closer. 2 more nominators to enter the diary room, and then Jamie's 3-point twist takes on towering proportions.
I'm going to be honest, I did take a little bit to offence, and I still couldn't get over because me being Italian, of course, I've got a lot of overweight, like my family and all that. She's rude because she doesn't let me have my say in a group discussion, and I feel left out. If you stay, it's going to be upsetting a little bit because Monday, I'm not looking forward. I don't like Monday. It's the worst day of the whole week.
Why is it called Big Brother? Shouldn't it be called Dad? Because you're
Tonight on Dad is going to lose the ring.
Really? Like, who's Big Brother bosses around this
exactly.
much?
It should be Dad. Parental figure.
Parental
Tonight.
guardian.
Tonight on Parental Guardian.
Parental guardian. Why is it Big Brother? Can anyone tell me?
Can't tell you. Crystal.
We're on a show, we don't even know why it's called this. Like, if I was on Neighbours, I'd understand. I
Because
don't
they're
understand
neighbours,
this.
yeah.
Welcome back to Big Brother Live nomination number 13, the final nomination fling for 2006. I have to, do you really not know? Neither of you know.
No. I think, why isn't it Big Sister? Like Big Brother? It's
Okay,
sort
you've
of-
never heard
David came in with some history about some book or something, and
Yeah.
something
based on a
along those
novel or
lines.
something.
Some
Yeah,
book he read, and
apparently.
it's based upon that.
Okay,
but
so you absorbed everything he said.
basically, yeah. As you can
In the
guess.
audience, do you know? Is this like a whole chasm in our education
So
system?
it wasn't that silly. It just sounded silly.
No, it's George Orwell.
Oh,
Okay,
it is a book.
1984. Yes, we've got one for each of you, and I want you
Oh,
to both
wow.
read them tonight. And I'll be sending you a bloody email full of questions.
Okay, cool. Thanks. This must be the novel he's talking about then.
Yeah, no, it's interesting because it's just a different
Oh, there we
education
go.
system.
Big Brother.
Yeah,
Oh,
I don't actually mean read it now.
Oh.
If that's okay. But it's encouraging you want to. Okay, now it's time for Not So Mad Max to go beyond the nomination Thunderdome. This is the bloke who doesn't want to nominate at all tonight. But last week he went for the brand new in-house cuddle bunnies, Camilla and Chris. Chris for his confident, overweight girl comment, and Camilla for being rude to him. So let's see how Max factors it all in this week.
This is Big Brother. Max, to the diary room.
David's last. Oh, crap.
I've been last like 15 times.
Max,
Yeah, my brother.
who do you nominate for 2 points for eviction and why?
Okay, for 2 points, I nominate Chris for strategical reasons. I find that he's a very nice guy. He's kind-hearted. He's a joker. He definitely brings a lot of character to the house. I find that he's my competition, seeing that we're the two new housemates, and I see that he can go further than me.
You're both housemates. Why is he specifically competition for you?
Because we're the two new housemates.
Yes, you said that.
Yep.
Why is he your biggest threat?
Because it's more likely that both of us will go before anyone else.
Why? That didn't happen last night.
Yeah, but the finale's in 2 weeks' time, and next week's the final week for the last people.
Who do you nominate for 1 point for eviction
Okay.
and why?
I nominate Camilla for 1 point for personality reasons. We had an incident a couple nights ago when we asked for drinks, and you kindly gave us a couple of drinks each. And after we finished those, she wanted to ask for more, and I told her not to push it with you. And Big Brother might find it as if we're not. As if Big Brother wouldn't appreciate what he's done for us. So, and then she just...
Max, you're running out of time and you're rambling. Get to the point.
Yep, and she told me, she goes, if you've got nothing positive to say, keep your mouth shut. And I just went, whoa, that's huge. And she embarrassed me in front of everyone. And I find that it can affect my time in the house because I can't speak freely sometimes when she's around.
That is all.
Thank you.
Whoa, he's relieved to get through that one, isn't he? Same nominations he did last week. Chris for 2, strategic, and Camilla for 1, because basically he felt that she was rude. So let's have a look at what that does to the tally board. Yep, it brings one more person up onto the tally board. Max is on 6, Chris is on 4, David on 1, and Camilla on 1. Now, really, the variables here were Max and Chris to see who they'd give their spare points to, because you can't nominate yourself. But it seemed like everybody otherwise is targeting Max and Chris. All right, there is just one more potentially shattering Planet Big Brother nomination to go before Jamie exercises the mighty power of the 3-point twist. But coming up straight after the break, David takes on the nomination Goliath.
Does anyone have a problem with that, or is it just me?
You be there for me and I'll be there for you.
It's really dawned on me and really getting to me.
No one hates you, David.
Much.
You smell like a pencil.
I didn't decide any strategy, Big Brother, because I don't have a strategy.
He's a bit over mature.
This makes me feel uncomfortable and like I'm insecure.
Frustrated.
Oh, that hurt my toe.
Frustrated. With an R.
Yeah.
Frustrated.
You are frustrated. Thrust, as in thrust, but with an F.
Well, you learn something new every day, don't you? I think everyone's having a laugh at my expense at the moment, to be honest. To be honest with you. To be honest with you. To be honest. To be honest with you.
You're the soy sauce in the rice.
One thing I've always taught Ruben in all his sports and athletics and everything is we never quit, Dad. We never quit.
The dunnies are booby trapped.
Walk down memory lane there for the last, 13 weeks. That was nominations for the last 13 weeks, and tonight is the final live nominations for 2006, where we're about to witness, yes, you guessed it, the final live nominator for 2006. It is David. Who do you think he's going to nominate tonight?
I've got dibs on Jamie and maybe Camilla.
You don't think he'll go for the new housemates?
Maybe he might target one of them, but I think that definitely Jamie, because yeah, they clash a little bit.
They really do.
Yeah.
And who do you I would have to totally agree with Crystal. I would have certainly said Jamie for 2 points for the exact same reasons. 2 points. And I don't know if you'd go Camilla with the 1 point or whether you might go Chris, because very similar personality to Jamie.
He was pretty offended by a few things Chris might have said.
During the week. So, but I'm pretty certain the 2 points would go to Jamie.
Okay, you two have been out and about all together all day, haven't you? And you are now turning into one person due to lack of sleep. Okay, it's time for the man who nominates with the scattergun approach by anticipating Big Brother's response and preempting them with elaborate and forceful explanations. Last week, David nominated Crystal for being nasty and bitchy, and Chris for his low pants. Now, who better than David to be our very last nominator for 2006?
Anyway.
This was Big Brother. David, to the diary room.
Home run. Oh, it's toothbrushes. Jesus. It's all a bit sudden.
David.
Big Brother.
Who do you nominate for 2 points for eviction and why?
For 2 points, I nominate Jamie because he hardly helps with the chores around the house, and that frustrates me because we should all be putting in equally, I believe. And if he isn't putting in the same amount of work as others, well, then that means that others have to take up the slack, and I'm usually the person that does that, and that annoys me because I think we should all be doing our part.
David, if you're nominating based on personality, say what you don't like about his personality.
Well, I don't like the fact that he thinks that others should be cleaning up the joint when it's perfectly good that he does that.
Then you should say that.
Oh, okay. That's what I said. Yeah, that's it.
Who do you nominate for 1 point for eviction and why?
For 1 point, I nominate Chris for a similar reason. He hardly ever does the dishes and things around the house, and that annoys me for the same reason that obviously I've got to do it. And also, when he does have a few drinks, he talks a hell of a lot, and that just frustrates me. It's like, ease up. listen a bit. And
David?
Yes, big brother.
Could be ending someone's dream and you're worried about housework, is that correct?
Well, it's not really a dream. If this is someone's dream, well, well, it's not the housework thing. It's the fact that you've got to chip in anyway. I reckon you've got to help out, and yeah, housework is a part of helping out and working as a group, and that's what we're doing here, and that's just one of the things that we're doing. So, yes.
That is all.
Big brother, you got soft there at the end. All right, everyone has nominated. Let's have a look at the tally board as it stands right now. Max is on 6, Chris is on 5. Clearly, people have targeted the new housemates. Jamie suddenly on 2, Camilla on 1, and David on 1. But let's remember the 3-point twist. Okay, I wonder who Jamie will take those points away from. All right, all the nominations are now done and dusted, but we still have one more delicious delight that could change everything. It's the implementation of Jamie's 3-point twist. But right now, it's time to cross to the house for Big Brother's first nomination announcements.
Yeah, then you guys would be like all sorts of trouble.
So really, we've done you a bit of a favour. Really.
Yeah. Oh no, well.
This is Big Brother. The housemates up for eviction this week are Max, Chris, Jamie. That is all.
What about this little
You know
black
what to
duck? Most haters housemates and we haven't been up first round. What the hell?
It's awesome.
Oh, hell no.
The first.
That's good. That's a good outcome.
You bastard.
That's a good outcome.
That's an easy
good
one.
outcome.
That's a first.
That's an easy one. You know what to do.
Yeah, still got to do.
You know what
They love us. They love us.
That's an easy one.
Do you know how exciting that is for me not to be hated
That's
first
an
round?
easy one.
That's the easiest one.
Last round,
Do
you
what I
mean?
told you, you'll be right.
No.
Okay, they're getting pretty excited, but we've still got the 3-point twist. And let's remember, it doesn't mean everybody loves you. A lot of those people are up there at the moment because 1 or 2 people gave them 1 or 2 points. Now, girls, this is very sad because we have to say goodbye to you right now. How are you feeling? You haven't slept. You've done a mighty job here. You caught up with friends and family last night?
Yeah, it was great.
Okay, now I have to ask you, did you have a long chat with Galen?
I did, yeah. It was really good. Got to catch up. So.
Was it?
Yeah.
You were so
I was very
brave.
excited.
Were you?
Yeah.
Was he everything you remembered?
Yeah, it was just like I'd never left him or he'd never left me. It was just, we picked up where we left off. So
when do you hook up again? Tomorrow night?
Yeah, we're going to catch up down in Melbourne.
Down in Melbourne.
Yeah, after the Rove thing. I think he's going to be down in Rove as well. So.
And is this a relationship that's going to happen? Because now you're out in the real world again.
Yeah, we're definitely going to see if it progresses into that, but we haven't really discussed the whole, boyfriend-girlfriend sort of thing, relationship status. But yeah, we're just going to try and see if it works. But we're going to be busy the next few weeks, no doubt. So yeah.
Because you'd both be aware, Claire, you as well now, like the pressures, the person you used to be, anonymous, that person doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, I know.
What do you think it'll be like trying to get back to a normal life after this?
Today we got a little break at lunchtime and I begged to go see the tigers because I thought I'd come back to that reality, that life I had before. So we ducked over to Tiger Island, we got a photo with the tigers, but whilst waiting for the tigers, we're getting asked for photos and getting swamped, and it's like, hang on, I came here for a reality check for that life I had before to see the cats, and we didn't. We got swamped by all these people in Dreamworld. So yeah, it's going to take a little while adjusting, but I can certainly say it's flattering, but it's also overwhelming at the same time.
So, just quickly, are you both glad that you went into the Big Brother house?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah,
Definitely.
Feeling good about it?
Yeah, heaps.
Thank you. You are both on with Mikey tonight on Up Late.
That's correct.
Go and have lots of V's, lots of coffees.
Yeah.
Get ready for that energy. Thank you, girls.
Thank you,
You've been great. All right, now. It is the pointiest end of the nomination series coming right up as Jamie, the Gentle Giant, bestows the greatest gift of all, the 3-point twist.
Santa has replaced his sleigh with a quad bike and the reindeers are not happy. Angry reindeer, you must throw reindeer poo into Santa's sack. Jamie, you are the winner of the Friday night games.
Guys, just want to celebrate me!
Who do you choose to take to the rewards room?
I'd really like to take Chris. Chriso?
Hey.
Jamie, which box do you choose?
Box number 2. Oh, yes! You have won a fast and funky TGB F409 motor scooter.
That's awesome. You and Katie both have them.
Katie's got one as well.
You can go
Just
on
be
trips
cruising
together.
around. Awesome. Thanks, big brother.
This year, how you nominate is changing. If you fail to take your nomination seriously, Big Brother will revoke your power to nominate and put you up for eviction. Who do you nominate for 2 points for eviction and why? And take your shoes off the diary room chair.
I guess I'm just not sure how genuine she is, I guess.
He speaks to me with condescension.
She just keeps on pissing me off.
The only thing she seems to be doing in here is putting on makeup and doing her hair.
He acts up like a jolly cockatoo in a storm.
The apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
He just dislikes pretty much overweight women.
Well, I find her the most expendable in the house.
Well, I think she should stop doing that and learn to shut her mouth.
I don't need a person like that in the house.
He actually jumped on top of me and started to ride me like a toy pony.
Not John. Spiky hair.
If it's important enough for a nomination, you should remember his name. Big Brother has no idea what you're nominating about.
Okay.
Be clear. Try harder. Unacceptable. You're running out of time and you've still got to nominate again.
Well, if you let me finish the sentence, I would get on with it.
How is he going under the radar?
Oh, I can't do it.
Look, I don't wear a cape and SB on my front. Super bitch.
He walks around with his jolly pants hanging right down, and I don't like punk rockers.
I just feel like scraping some makeup off of it and telling her to chill sometimes.
Big Brother is awarding you 1 nomination point.
It's fine, not put me up for 4
Return to the
nomination
lounge.
points. It doesn't bother me. I'm already going to be up for nomination.
You're out of time and you've failed to nominate
Okay.
properly. That is all.
Oh, yes! A bit of nostalgia there. Welcome back to Big Brother Live nominations, the final one for the series. 13 weeks of highs and lows will come together tonight as drops of moisture become like flakes of snow, which become a snowball, which then become an avalanche, because Jamie is about to take to the diary room stage to deliver his 3-point poetry.
Look at yourself.
Take a look at
This is Big Brother. Jamie, to the diary room.
Jamie.
It's a diary room.
That's about. Maybe the.
I bet you it's got to do with your rap.
Jamie.
Big Brother.
As winner of Friday Night Games, you have the power to affect who is up for eviction this week. You have won the most important 3-point twist. Jamie, who do you choose to deduct 3 points from and why? Either Max, Chris, or yourself.
You just saw me come in and nominate, and I put Chris and Max where they are. I think if it had been in any other circumstance, I wouldn't have wanted to save myself or deduct points from myself. But the circumstance has arisen that I feel it's probably the fairest choice, even though I might be saving myself. I don't feel too fantastic about that. I think it's the safest choice. It's the most predictable choice, and I've been stressing out about making this decision since Friday, and yeah, that's my decision.
What is your decision?
I'd like to deduct 3 points from myself.
Jamie, return to the lounge. Say nothing of this to your housemates.
Okay.
Into the dial.
Jamie.
Hey.
Hello, sexy.
Has beautiful hair.
It's okay. I'm the only other person here that knows what it's like. Jamie.
That's new levels.
How weird is this? Okay. Really, what a fabulous three-point twist for the final show of the series. Jamie has launched his three-point twist into the Big Brother nomination storm. So let's see what effect it has had on the final tally board and therefore this Wednesday night surprise eviction. Let's have a look. Max is on 6. This was on 6. Max on 6. Chris on 5. Jamie on 2. Camilla on 1. And David on 1. And then what happened when we took the 3 points away from Jamie? All of a sudden, Jamie is not up for nomination. Max, Chris, Camilla and David are all up for nomination. And remember, they do not know about the eviction this Wednesday night. It's time now to cross back to the house for Big Brother's final announcement of this week's nominees, who, as I said, have no idea that one of them will be evicted in just 48 hours.
Star?
The one she played the hooker that was a murderer. It looked horrible.
This is Big Brother. Housemates, Jamie has just exercised the most important part of his prize for winning the Friday night games. He has deducted 3 nomination points from one of the nominees. The housemates will face the public vote for eviction this week are Max and Chris and David. And Camilla. That is all.
Again!
It's on!
I'm so sorry.
It's on! Don't be sorry.
Shut up.
Don't be
That's
sorry.
what you're going to do.
And I would have been so upset.
Don't be sorry.
Yeah.
I would have been so upset.
If
I
you
wouldn't
did any
have.
other way,
You would have
yeah.
not heard my voice this whole week.
That's
That
right.
was the
I had
perfect thing.
a good week off. Like I had a good week off.
You're making my bed!
And you're making mine.
Don't you dare be
Yeah,
sorry.
don't be gay, Jamie.
Don't be.
Yeah, don't. What? Do be gay!
Don't be David. Don't be Dave. That was good. I'm so happy.
Cool.
Nothing wrong with being gay.
I just now feel really dumb about my nominations.
Well, it's hard to know what was more difficult to watch there, whether it was Jamie's sadness or Max adjusting himself. But I must tell you, actually, that noise is the rain. We're having yet another storm here on the Gold Coast. Now, he shouldn't feel bad about saving himself. That's the reason he nominated Max and Chris in the first place, because they were a threat. This is a game, and we're very close to the finish line. So those are the nominees who will no doubt think they've got 6 days to stress until Sunday night's eviction. Little do they realise, of course, that we have a surprise eviction, as I said, on Wednesday night at 7:30. As always, this series, you can vote to evict or vote to save to decide the final four.
To evict Max, SMS Max to 199 evict. To save Max, SMS Max to 199 to save. Or call 1902 555583 and follow the prompts. To evict Chris, SMS Chris to 199 evict. To save Chris, SMS Chris to 199 to save. Or call 1902 555582 and follow the prompts. To evict David, SMS David to 199 evict. To save David, SMS David to 199 to save. Or call 1902 555567 and follow the prompts. To evict Camilla, SMS Camilla to 199 evict. To save Camilla, SMS Camilla to 199 to save. Or call 1902 555563 and follow the prompts.
Okay, and remember, Legion Interactive calls cost 55 cents. Mobiles may be higher. For terms and conditions, go to the Big Brother website. And lines close at the very special time this Wednesday of 7:35. Eastern Standard Time. That is this Wednesday night, 7:35. So this has been our final live nomination show for 2006. I want to say a big thank you to the fabulous crew who work on this show because they're all geniuses and superstars. And on behalf of them all, I'd like to thank all of our guest housemates over the series, our wonderful live audiences, and you at home. And I'll see you on Wednesday night for a special eviction. Then next Sunday for the final live double eviction. And finally on Monday night for the Big Brother 2006 finale. I'm Gretel Killeen and this is Big Brother, where you choose the winner.
This program brought to you from Dreamworld, the home of Big Brother.